Standard 3, Subject EVS. Today we are going to learn a very interesting topic, understanding time. Can you tell me which is this picture? Yes, this is a calendar. Now I will ask few questions to you. Can you tell me for which purposes do we use the calendar? Yes, we use a calendar to identify or find dates, months and a year. We can know the particular time in which we are living here. We can also plan our daily activities with the help of the calendar. Now, can you tell me when and why do you turn the page of a calendar? We turn page of a calendar when the dates of particular months are completed. It becomes necessary to get another page of it for the next month. For example, after completing 31 days of this August month, we must turn to the next page to get month of September. What do the numbers in the calendar tell us? Numbers in the calendar tell us about the dates in the month and a year in which we are living. Children, when you are in the school, what are you thinking about? You are thinking about the recess time. When the recess will be there and when you are going to eat your tiffin. So, today we are going to learn more about this time concept. Let's understand the time. Time has three parts: past, present and future, like our tenses. You know the different tenses: past tense, present tense and future tense. Now look at these sentences. Today is Tuesday. Today I am very happy. The word today shows here the present time. Now look at this sentence. Tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow there will be a lot of fun. The word tomorrow shows the future tense here. What is yet to come is the future. Now see this. Yesterday, Granny told me a story. Yesterday, we went to the park. The word yesterday shows the past. What has gone by is the past. So what we have learned? Time has three parts: present, past and future. We can understand time using means such as calendars, school timetables, etc. Do you know, it is important to understand time for studying history. Sometimes old statues, coins, shreds of pottery, etc. are found while digging the foundation of a building. These things are studied carefully. Through these studies, we come to know about the period of time to which they belong. Look at these pictures of statues. These statues are broken. They found during the digging process. You can see on the screen the different types of old coins. These are shreds of pottery. What is meant by shreds? Shreds are broken pieces of earthen pots. These pieces are also found during the digging process. You can see on the screen Rajmudra of Shivaji's dynasty. And these are the weapons used in Shivaji Maharaj's period. These are the examples of few different coins and mudras from olden days. Now look at this golden coin. To the left hand side we can see a imprint of Victoria Queen. And to the right side, what is written there? One Mohar, India 1862. Means this is showing the period before our India has got an independence. These all different things help us to learn more about our history. Children, today's newspaper becomes old tomorrow. But if we cannot remember a particular fact, we search through old newspapers to find the information we need. This means that today's newspaper will tomorrow become an important means of getting to know the history. So what we have learned today? Time has three parts: past, present and future. We understand time using means like calendars, school timetables, etc. Studying history is also important to learn and understand time. This is all for today. Take care. Bye bye.